Am I unmuted? I am. I wanted to be unmuted. Go live. Well, I'm already live. I just want to go into its details. Yeah, man. It's a good boy. As I was saying, I want to change. Boom. Nice. 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 All right. Announcements. Here. Strem. Boom. No, not here. Not here. At everyone. That way people who are freaking showing us offline will also see the message. That's like to be so twitchy lately. Wow, my chair's really far back. Oh. There you go. God, she looks freaking evil. I think I've been starting like a minute late. A minute to 5 minutes late, like every day. I don't mean to. Wait, did I separate all these out properly? I did. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. So. I think I literally just need to cut it like that, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, you're a very strange shape. What if I cut you here? That's easier. Oh, it's easier? Okay. We're going to separate them out and look at them independently. So along that line looks like the best choice. It comes down to here. Cool. Just need to come all the way to the tip and all the way to the top. Tippy top. There you go. Move it so. Why did it do just this? Just this guy. I hate that it does this. Whatever. Move it so. I'll just do this. Pull it out. No, two shell. There you go. There we go. Scale it down. Let's see. Any warpage, as I like to call it. Nope, we're looking good. Itchy yet? We back. We should actually get mesh separate, so I can actually have them as separate objects. Color that one in white. Titanium white. Man, twitchy eye. Turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. We want to cut it here. And once again, find that. There you go. I was selecting it. Was I pushing the wrong button? I don't even know. Cool. Cut. Unwrap. Boom. Completed. Next. This thin little one. Look at him. Look at it. Okay, so we want to select probably actually an interface here. An interface here. Hi, please. No one likes it when you twitch. You guys probably can't even know. It's a very, well, I think it's a very subtle twitch. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's really freaky. You guys just sit, well, no one's here right now, but you guys would be sitting there like, what the heck? That's fine, right? Yeah. Being very quiet, sorry. It's because I just... If anyone is here, I apologize, but seeing no one here at the moment makes me like want to save what I have to say for when people are here. I made it darker tone just so I can see what I have and haven't done. What does that actually come out? Oh, here. We probably don't need it poking through then. Oh, really not on today, are they? 0 viewers. I'm still streaming, right? Hey, Letterborn. Hey, finally someone's here. I can start talking. It's very awkward to want to talk when I think nobody's here. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like all of this like talking is going no, like it just, yeah, everything works nice. It's just like going into the wind. I'm just like, I mean, I guess the videos do upload as, or they upload as videos, should I say, not streams. So maybe I should just talk to nothing more. Yeah, that's what every non-live streamer will do. Yeah, right. But it just was weird because you know, I don't know. I'm just sort of like, well, like I feel like the conversation's wasted unless someone's here. Because I do very live communication, right? Let's lift this up a little bit so it's more on my face and lift this up. You might be seeing me in glasses soon on stream. Then again, my streaming is going to die down a little bit because I have work coming up. But as I've said already to a couple people, I am still hoping to do it at least 2 times a week. But we'll have to see. I don't know why. It's really hard to see what's going on here. Right, is it just me? Yeah, that's fine. How has your stuff been going? I think you said last time you were here you've finished schoolwork at the moment, haven't you? My watching will be dying down soon. Oh no. Oops. I'm pretty sure that tool does the exact same thing, it just takes longer. I went to the hospital last night. That was fun. My chest pain was getting worse, so I thought I should go. It's still hurting now, and there's nothing wrong with me apparently. And I was like, oh, Maya, why do you have tools that freeze the software? This is not. This is like 955 polygons. Maya's garbage. I'm sorry. It is. Why is there a button underneath the button I wanted that's now frozen the software? I didn't save it. There you go. I don't even know what the difference is. Look. Move and sew and stitch together. They do the same thing. Freaking Maya. These are lots of cylinders. There's a lot of area here. Hope you're feeling better. My chest still hurts, but I'm not feeling as poorly. Let's change the camera. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know. I guess I'm feeling better emotionally because I've been told it's nothing. So in a way that's made me feel a little bit better. It's not solving any issues and they didn't offer to give me any prescriptions for the pain. Very buying this schoolwork since the whole course will only be 2 years, and honestly I don't know if I can do this. Oh god, really? Did they randomly shorten it to 2 years, or was it always just 2 years? Well, hanging geometry. There you go. I don't want to give her one like lock of hair that's white. I want to make. I hate hospitals. Oh, I freaking am petrified of needles. He did my injection here in my hand. He was just like, I was like, oh. It took him ages as well. My veins are like they don't come to the surface very easy, so he wrapped something like here, tied it really tight, and it kept going smack, 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 smack. My hand got sore. He was just like smack, smack, and he was like smack, 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 smack. I was like, oh my god. It's just 2 years and that's a lot of projects at once. Like several video games to do at once. Jesus. I don't hate the doctors, but I just hate needles. So it obviously it's going to put me off wanting to be there. But they're never gentle. Not with me anyway. Never. What is happening here? There's like faces here that... Let's hit and mesh. Detach. There you go. Video. Burnout. Do you ever get that? As in, like, I've done sort of too much, so I need, like, to take a break kind of deal. Oh, that's why that's there. Right, okay. Because that comes out the surface. So if you looked underneath, you see it. Right, I should be able to just tickle that. What is this? As in being barely able to function anymore. I hate everything and everything wanting to finish. Yeah, I mean, I get that all the time. But I just sort of, yeah, I've had a feeling you meant everyone. But I just sort of, I don't know. I'm capable of pushing through it, if that makes sense. It's one of those things. If I know I just have to deal with it, I just deal with it. I've always been able to do that. My brain is off. It's fine. Yeah, I've always been able to do that. I mean, it's still hard. Sometimes when I'd say that to like people, they're like, "Oh, you're capable of doing that. Oh, it means you don't have to worry." I'm like, no. I still have to worry. It still bothers me. Just because I'm capable of doing that doesn't mean it still doesn't affect me. I don't know. I've always been able to sort of buck up and just get things done, whether or not I really want to. I've just always had that ability. I hate that though, because some people are like, but you don't physically show your exertion, so we shouldn't feel sorry for you as much as other people, because for them it's harder. I'm like, no. It's still hard for me. Just because I'm capable of pushing myself and I'm able to, like, you know, sort of deal with it, doesn't make it any less difficult for that person. Not just me, I'm just saying in general. People are always feeling these things, you know. People are always having trouble. Just because someone's able to, at least, like, looking at them and how they act visually from your perspective, just because they're able to physically deal with it doesn't mean they are mentally. And people seem to forget that. People like, I don't know, it's really weird to me. I've never understood that mindset that they don't deserve sympathy anymore just because visually they're able to deal. I'm like, no, everyone's as weird as it sounds, everyone's suffering. It's not, I don't know. It's really hard to explain how I feel about it. That's why I always say the people who cry the loudest, it's like in a medical situation. If you've ever done first aid training like I have, I think of it the same sort of way with people having to deal with stuffing emotionally or work-wise. And I'm always like, they always say, that's good, I guess. I know what you mean. I've had 2 mental breakdowns, last one in 2017, but that doesn't mean the last year's one had. Exactly. Like, you learn to deal with it. And I always say this to people. I don't like sometimes giving people an out all the time. Sometimes you have to let someone deal with something, because if you don't, they will never learn how to physically or emotionally deal with it. or spiritually, depending on the person, if they look at it that way, to deal with these situations. If someone always has an out, every time something goes wrong, a relative or a friend bails them out, they won't be able to deal with it in the future when they don't have them around. That's not to say you shouldn't do it, but if you think they are able to deal with it, even if it's hard, it's sometimes better for people. That it won't stop me from helping people, but you know where I'm sort of, you know what I kind of mean, right? But people really misconstrued who needs help. And that was what I was saying about first aid. In first aid, one of the first things we learned, I was a first aider for 3 years. One of the first things we learned was, or should I say, a trained first aider, was you have to deal with the person who's the quietest first in the situation. You look bad in your videos are not as good as you think. Thanks, man. Yeah, as they always used to say, you've got to deal with the person who's the quietest first. And I say the same. I think that's universal. I think that's the same deal when you're talking about someone who is, you go into a room full of stressed students. The people who are the loudest are whining and be like, oh man, the work's making me so depressed, stuff like this, right? The people who are the most vocal, not all the time, but usually the ones who are able to deal with it more, versus the people who sit in the corner of the room and are silent and are just not speaking to anybody, not letting their emotions out. They're not dealing with it. And you don't know that because they're being quiet. And that's why I always say, I feel like, same with first aiding, because the reason you sit in first aiding is because, or in its first aid, because when you approach a situation, if there's someone like, my head, they're still breathing, they're still making noise, you know, they're still alive. But there's someone else in the corner of the room who's completely silent and laying on the ground. You have to deal with them first. You need to know what's going on over there. Not to say you ignore the guy screaming about his hand. That's how I've looked at it, though. You know, I'm not a professional freaking psychology. I don't know what is the best and what isn't the best, but that's how I look at these situations, how I think about it. It's really weird, and I'm not trying to put down Americans when I say this. I don't want anyone to jump in the chat and be like, what? But so many, at least back in the day, so many. If I speak to a British person, well, should I just say a normal person for me, because I live in Britain, to me, these are just regular people. And I ask, like, are you in February? Have you ever had February? 9 times out of 10, they'll say no. But when I used to talk to a load of Americans, maybe I just was... I wouldn't say unlucky. I liked these people still, but they always used to tell me they had therapy, and I was like, "You have a therapist?" Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like, is it just more promoted over there? I'm not saying getting therapy is bad or good. I think it really depends on the situation. But I'm just saying, like, like every American I seem to know back in the day was getting some form of therapy, and I was like, wow. Is it like a corner shop for them? Yeah, that's what was interesting. I'm a very honest person. I don't try to hide the way I feel about things, and I like to think I'm quite open. I never want to judge people about these things, but at the same time, I'm still willing to give how I feel about something a go at telling people like what I think. I think everybody definitely should be normalized, even if you could deal without it. Some people just need to vent. Yeah. I think what some people don't realize, especially on the internet, is like, oh, you know, just go talk to your friends and all of this. Like, some people don't have that option. Some people don't. As sad as it sounds, some people just don't have those people to go talk to. I know I love my friends, but I know a majority of them wouldn't be there if I needed someone to talk to. I've never really had a lot of people who would want to be there to hear my issues. That's what I say to you guys now. What is happening here? She got like 2 layers to her hair. Huh. The rivers are great for venting because there's something in the way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I want to somewhat combine. Wait, it's like, what's this? What? It's like the mesh has separated itself out. That's very odd. Mesh combine. I don't know what is that? It's like a floating bit there. Are these parts supposed to be combined? I was actually going to remove these parts, so maybe I'll do that. If they're not working out very well. Look, there's like floating bits. Just because it would have been harder to animate. It does look nicer with those bits, though. Maybe I should just remodel them. If I do select them, mesh, combine, edit mesh, merge. How hard is it to separate that out? These parts become like connected here. Oh, they are connected there. That's why. I mean, if I just do that. Myers for UV mapping. I feel bad because I had to ask the company I'm about to work for, like, do they supply a business license? Because I can't afford a business license. So, like, that part of hair is missing. See that? So, wait, what's happening here? God. This is why I should have just made my own hair. There we go. Because it gets connected as it goes up, right? Wait, does it? Yeah, it gets connected here. There you go. Yeah, my UV mapping is much more superior. But again, I've not really tried it too much, so I as much as I agree with that right now, I've not used blenders. I tried to use blenders. I just couldn't understand how to use blenders. So we want to connect the faces here. Connect the faces here. Is that right? Yeah, and then... I have no idea what's going on. I want to connect it like this, which means I deselect here, and then deselect here and then fill. No? Why can't you bridge that? I'm very, very confused. Then it gets really weird when you try to snap items together. Oh, which is something you just can't get around, especially when it comes to HUD. Right, okay. Did I, like, connect it to the wrong bit? I'm very, very confused. Is the other side like that too? Man, I'm itchy all of a sudden. Oh. Oh. Let's let that out. I don't even know what's going on here. Modify center. Because we've got these pieces. Let me go. Let's separate them out. Like I'm leaving stuff behind there. What am I looking at? Okay, maybe I should just remodel them. That would definitely save me some time. Oh, we're not using Blender. I was trying to put my 3D cursor down. We're certainly going ham here. Oh, well, that's the video I was just watching, apparently. Oh, Dorkly. You guys should watch that. Let's bring back up Maya. I didn't realize I had that opened. See, I don't know what to recommend with like hard uni work, because I'm not kidding when I say my uni work is very easy. No, not because I was good at it, because it was very easy. Okay, already got some work. I really gotta get some work done. Sorry, I'll stay on the stream, but I'll demote you to background noise. Nice. Okay, noise. Words. So wait, what's the shortcuts in Maya again? Oh, you do that right. So I'm just basically going to go over our existing mesh. Turn off the UVs for now. Like that. Oh. That means very over here that I didn't realize until just now. Fine. Modeling over the supersonic is actually really not that hard. You can actually use live. You can turn the object live and then model over the top of it. It's a very common way to do low poly modeling after doing a high poly. I have not done that in ages though, because I've not needed to for quite a while. But it's a very good way to do that. Oh, I actually only want it to come in. Are we object? Yeah. We come in like this. Doesn't need to perfectly match as long as we get somewhat what the original form looked like. I'm not really fussed. If it's easier to deal with as a mesh, I'll be happy regardless. So, wait, which was my new mesh? Okay. But yeah, there's just so many floating bits of this mesh. Other parts of the hair were fine. But yeah, it's just not liking it on this part. Deselect that. Deselect that. Wait, I'm still not selecting some of the bits that are floating here. What? Right, center. There you go. Combine that together just so... I'll mirror it as well, so I'm not too... no, don't worry too much. So, cool, we've got one of the pieces of the hair. Right now, do a duplicate and pull this one over. And then using a huge soft select brush, I can basically try to replicate very quickly how this one looks. Cool. Bit janky at the bottom. We'll pull it in a tad. Pull you down a tad. Pull you over. Okay, we're not too fast with completely matching it. Cool. And we need a third one. That's back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's looking pretty good so far. See how easy it is. Again, I've got essentially a guideline here of how to do a hair. So I can't say this is like really easy, but see how easy this is? Like, it's not that... Like, I don't like using curves a lot. I don't know why. I don't have anything really against curves, but for some reason I just love doing things with very basic shapes in soft select. I think it tends to just offer, I don't know, more freedom maybe? I think we could get away with just free like that. Cool. Now that they're like this, they're way easier to manipulate. So let manipulate. There you go. So it's like this. Press this, and then we can have it more pressed up against the body. Point these out a little bit in different ways. Okay, we're not following the guideline now. We're just doing what we want. We're just having we're just having happy little accidents. That was English, right? They used to do that, like, and then change what they're doing. I don't really know how you do it. They just put their hand to their mouth, and then you hear like a something like that. Probably not very accurate, but you know what I'm trying to do. So if we do a smooth on this, yeah, that's high enough poly for me. We're gonna pull it in slightly up here. 50, turn it to volume, pull it in just a tad to sit underneath her hair. Nice. Mesh, mirror along Z plus. Wow, something to win when I thought. Oh my god. Wait. Return to monkey. Gonna make her lips like really big. Oh no, that's almost return to monkey. 1 second. Reject society. Return to monkey. Oh, I'm such a child. So Steve, how much white did you get done today? Return to monkey. Am I a weird guy? I don't actually want the answer to that, I don't think. I said the other day, being weird is absolutely fine. Being weird's freaking great. You know, this was a weird topic. So, Steve starts weird topic. So, something I remember having an argument with my friend a very long time ago. And it was about... Oh, right, so that's both sides. Right. Let's get to the tips then. And Magic Center at the tips. Mr. Steve, Mr. Adam. How's it going, bud? Yeah, so one topic well, I remember having an argument with my friend about this, because I was complaining about something they did in games. Maybe it was microtransactions, and I was like, oh, it's pay to win or something. And I wasn't playing the game anymore, and I was still somewhat complaining about it. And my mate was like, what is it better? It doesn't affect you. And I was like, no, that's the thing. It does affect me. When games introduce like money-grabbing practices and stuff like this, that does affect me as a consumer, because other companies, if they see that these guys are making money for essentially no reason, they're going to copy that practice too. If companies see other companies never doing anything new, releasing the exact same game every year, FIFA, you know, stuff like that, any sports game, then other companies are going to follow suit. If they can do less work and still be paid and earn a lot of money, they're going to do it. I'm not saying anything wrong with FIFA and stuff. Well, actually, I kind of wish they did do more to FIFA and stuff when it released, but microtransactions is another one of those. And I was trying to explain to my mate why, even though these games I don't play, why it still affects me as a consumer, and he just didn't get it. And I was like, you should never accept bad practices from a company, regardless if you use their products. Like, if a company was scamming, it's like, let's not talk about games here. So let's say a company was just straight up scamming, lying to their consumers. Just because you don't buy that product doesn't mean you shouldn't worry about it. You shouldn't not like that product. You know what I mean? If people didn't speak up about these things, because most of the time you get people speak up about these companies that are scamming their users and stuff, it's not always the people who actually use that thing, especially on like YouTube and stuff, because the people who use that product or use that service are already brainwashed into thinking that service / product is a really good purchase and it's worth them throwing their money essentially down the drain. It's when people who don't use that product speak out to try to help, you know, the people who are being scammed. I don't know. I'm going a bit like, I guess over exaggerating, because like gaming companies aren't the devil. They're just wanting to get more money out of microtransactions, day one DLC, pay to win content, you know, stuff like that. Loot boxes, schemes that try to drain more money out of its consumer. That's not evil. But it can be a bit too much. I still don't know why the government hesitates to call loot boxes gambling. It is gambling. What? I mean, maybe it's because I'm from England and gambling isn't that harsh here, right? From what I'm aware, especially compared to America, I think we don't have that harsh laws on gambling in general. But make people watch hours upon hours of ads. I want to talk about that, actually. So, I'm not going to say my brother is, but my brother's a big YouTuber, right? He earns a living off of YouTube. And we were talking about sponsorships. And I don't disagree with sponsorships. I want to make that clear. But about 5 to 10 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, most of mobile games for ads, yeah. About 5 years ago, people were getting like... insulted for their content when they had too many ads on their video, or when they had too many sponsorships, sorry, because a YouTube video, let's say it's an hour long, that can have, YouTube will probably dump about 20 ads on that. I don't know how many mine put on. I actually don't really check most of the time, but most of my videos aren't above 8 minutes, or used to be 10 minutes, so they don't usually get a lot of ads. But then people will do... I watched a video the other day. It was 8 minutes long. 8 minutes is the max time for you to have the more number of ads. That's fine, you know? As a part of their earnings, they want to put ads on their videos that earn money. That's absolutely fine. The first 2 minutes of their video was a sponsorship. Or something not related to the content. It was like manscaping, or it was like... What's that new one I keep saying? Oh, the baldness one. This guy had flowing hair. And he was doing a sponsorship on a product that stops you from balding. So not even related to the content. At least YouTube ads tend to cater to... If you're watching a gaming video, the ad from YouTube will usually be for a game. So it's at least in your interest. 2 minutes of his videos was sponsorships. He had about 5-6 ads on his videos. I was watching on my phone, so I actually did watch the ads. So let's say the ads total lasted 2 minutes. 4 minutes now out of 10, because if it was 8 minutes and 2 minutes of ads, that's additional time. So 2 minute sponsorship, 2 minute ads. So out of 10 minutes, is 4 minutes of ads. And then for the last minute, I think it was another sponsorship for the first part of the video. So that was 5 minutes out of 10 minutes. Pleasant group, maybe. But like 5... I remember thinking this is way too much. It was like 5 minutes out of 10 minutes. Was ads. So 50% of this content was something I didn't want to watch. And then people downvote the video for stuff like this. And I think that's reasonable. When people downvote these kind of videos, you downvote stuff if you don't like the content. It's not a thumbs down button on something. Isn't you giving the middle finger to the person producing the video? It's just you telling them you disliked that specific video, that specific content. And people were going nuts in the comment section because people were like saying about how wow, because it wasn't just me. People in the comment section was like, wow, this video was really full of ads, like Jesus. And then people were just proper defending the guy. Like, no, he needs to earn money off of YouTube and all of this. And I was like, yeah, that's true. But when... he was like a YouTuber who gets like 1 million views per video. Now, from what I know of my brother's YouTube, he earns more than enough to live off of with much less views than that. So I know for a fact he doesn't need that many ads. And then they'll tack on like a Patreon as well. I can't even remember what the original point to this conversation was. And I'm just like, man, these people, like, they know greed is a sin, right? Like, he just asking for so much at that point. I don't know, man. Maybe if I was famous on YouTube, I'd start ramping out loads of like sponsorships and stuff. And I just want to get loads and loads of money. But I feel like I'd never be like that. I'm not really... I don't know. I just don't care much about money. It's just money, innit? Sure, it can buy nice things, but... just money. If I was caring that much about money, I'd be working 8 hours a day in retail instead of streaming for you guys. There's just so much they do. And like I said, like 5 years ago, a lot of this would have been frowned upon. A lot of this would have been, they would have been like, this is too much, you know, this YouTuber's selling out. Calling people a sellout is mean, but it's not necessarily false, you know. Sometimes people need to hear it because I don't know, it's really hard to explain, especially talking about it on YouTube, the place I'm not trying to specifically rip into anyone on YouTube. If people want to earn lots of money, they want to earn lots of money. If people want to turn their content into more ad-driven work and sponsorships, go for it. I just remember where you got it from, you know? Just remember where that money came from. Just remember that it's the people who watch your content. It's the people who felt generous enough to put their hands in their pockets and give you a donation, to buy your merchandise. That's why you're here now. That's why you're at a point where you get sponsorships. That's why you're at a point where you're getting millions of views per videos and you're earning more than enough money to put into your unborn child's college funds, you know? I know I talk about really weird topics on stream, but when I'm UV mapping, I have to talk about something. I don't even dare to touch it. It's getting problematic. Oh, Jesus. Instead, Blender course, get what I'm making. I figure out of squares. Yes, especially 11 squares scaled exactly into a human shape. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I feel people forget that. So I worked hard to get it, but you still got here through the support of your community. And I find it very sad when some YouTubers seem to forget that. If your community wasn't there, you wouldn't have what you have now. I think I'll pull this one in instead. Or pull this one over here, maybe. My friend makes 15k every 2 weeks live streaming. Insane money. Wow! That's freaking insane. I just don't know what I'd do with that money. This is a new topic. What would you do with that kind of money? I have no idea. Also, if I'm peaking, by the way, looks like my audio is getting very high. So if you guys tell me I'm peaking, I'll turn down my audio a little bit. But I just don't know what I'd do with that money. I've just bought myself some stuff recently. I've bought myself a... my camera's reversed. It always confuses me. My chest drawers are broken. That's why you see loads of clothes behind me at the moment, because I can't put stuff in the drawers. There is stuff in the drawers, I just can't use them. So I ordered myself a £40. I was like, chest drawers. I was like, nah, let's just get a chest. You know, like one of those ones where you just chuck everything in. I was like, that'll store my clothes, that's fine. I bought that. I bought myself £60 worth of glasses. I bought myself some contact lenses. I bought myself a controller, because I've been earning a tiny bit extra money lately. And I'm done. I don't know what else I want. I want to rent a place and get my own place as soon as possible. But part of that, I just don't know what to spend money on. I'm just not someone who spends a lot. It's weird. Because I know a lot of people who aren't like that. I know a lot of people who live paycheck to paycheck. And people talk about live paycheck to paycheck as if it's like, oh, it's the government's fault for... Which is sometimes true. I'm not going to say this isn't true, but sometimes it is true. But, oh, yeah, they live paycheck to paycheck, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, but how much is their expenses a month? They pay £800 for rent, bills, and food. Yeah. And they own £1,600 a month. Yeah. And they're living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. Well, that's their fault. They're spending £800 a month on luxuries that they don't need. But I've always been someone who doesn't seem to spend a lot of money. So it's always been a very bizarre thought to me, being that way. You use the movement, Command G, and then the axe is like to move the object within these axes, or would you rather rotate around and move like that? Well, I don't press X, Y, Z. I press middle mouse button and then move that way. Let me load up Blender quick. See how quick Blender loads. What an absolute beast of a software. So when I'm in Blender... Wait, where did that even spawn? Where's my... Oh, okay. I don't push X, Y, or Z. That looks like they're going almost the same way. I got it so close together. Yeah, I don't push X, Y, Z, or Z, X, Y, I think I press that. I do middle mouse button. So, like, if... Or I go directional like this, I guess. So if I only want to move it in these two axes, I'll press 1. 3 for these two, 7 for these two. But other than that, I'll middle mouse button. So you press G, click middle mouse. If you hold middle mouse, you'll select which one you want. And then if you let go while on that one, look, it stays on that one. That tends to be what I do. I made 16 from my published book last year. Never did it for the money, so it's not a problem. But I think it's kind of funny to just... Oh, you know what? What have I made on stream recently? I made that staff, and I showed how to make a rock. If I had an editor, I'd be like, okay, editor. I'd never be able to afford an editor, but I'd be like, okay, editor. Go and find those parts of the videos and make like clips out of them to show you how to do stuff. So do I need a lot of these top bits? Yeah, I guess you do see it, glimpses. Nothing more on a free stream by Steve than on a course that would usually cost 140 pockets. I think the nice thing is, as mean as it sounds to myself, is I'm not very popular. So it means you guys can have basically your own personal stream. There's only up to about 20 of you in here. So when you ask me questions, I'm able to just show you stuff. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Which is pretty, I consider pretty nice for you guys. We're getting there, one hair at a time. Woo, boy. What color hair do I want to go? I think I want to go ginger. I want to do like red sort of blushes, not too much. And then I think I want freckles. So, you know, ginger with freckles, essentially. I think that'll look really nice. And I don't know why, when I think of like an adventurous female character in like a cartoony style, I always think the ones that are usually the most quirky are the ginger freckled ones. I don't know what it is. I feel like when I watch something, that usually is the case. Not so nice for you, probably, though. Like you said, I don't do this for the money. Would it be nice if it was like, boom, here's a load of money for what you do? Yeah, sure it would. But I do this because I like showing you guys how to do stuff. I like talking to you guys. I've developed a community here with, you know, there's 11,000 subscribers, and I usually get only about 10 to 20 viewers. But it still means people come in, and I can talk to the people who thought I was worth clicking the subscribe button for. I think that's really cool. And I can talk to them, and I can ask them, you know, what did you think was, like, what drew you to my videos? What drew you to my content? Because God knows why Adam clicked subscribe. I do hope this chest pain goes away soon. I find it very hard to work when I'm in like physical pain, which I feel is very normal. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't want to work when they're in some sort of physical pain. Okay, they should be all separated now. Lovely. I always find it funny because I always feel like people think I'm, especially when I've gone for job interviews, people think I'm really disingenuous with wanting to help people. I probably should show that. They shaved apart my chest. It looks really funny. Yeah, I feel like people. I'm not like I don't think I'm a bad guy, but I wouldn't consider myself a nice guy. But I do genuinely like helping people. I don't want to tell people that. They just think I'm lying. They're like, you're just trying to make yourself sound nicer. I'm like, I'm sorry. I think it's cool being able to, with 3D anyway, it's cool because I can like be like, oh, Steve, I made this with your work. I'm like, oh, show me. They show me. I'm like, man, that's so cool. Like, somehow you watched my content and you made that's awesome. When it comes to signing up for senior designer, etc., what is senior? 10 plus years experience or what? I actually have no idea. I think it just depends when the company wants to call someone a senior a lot of the time. I have a friend at the moment, and he could have got a lead artist role. He's only worked at the place for 1.5 years. So lead artists usually take longer to get than a senior. I say usually, sometimes take longer to get than a senior. So I think it really depends. Like, when are you considered a senior? A job? A senior worker? This is common definition of. This is only what someone replied with. This isn't like the final definition. This is on Quora, as I say it. There's a common definition of seniority. Most people are unfamiliar with a company might use. If Sarah has been at the company for 10 years and Jane has worked there for 2 years, it's often the case that Sarah is more senior than Jane. Okay, yeah. Sarah's probably a senior associate with. Unfortunately, there's no set number of years that make you a senior person at work. Yeah. It's just a job title a lot of time. But you're right. When they're like, I want a senior artist, they expect someone to have a lot of years. But that's not always the case. If you've had 6 months, if you went for a company, worked there for a year, then they upped you to a senior role for no reason, and you worked there for 6 months. If you apply to another company, they'll just see you as a senior. Maybe not as much as if they saw someone who's been a senior for 10 years, but they'll still consider you a senior. At least from what I'm aware. Once again, I've not worked in the industry, but from who I know in the industry and stuff, who have got higher positions and whatnot, it feels like it does work that way. I keep seeing posts like, we want a senior. I was like, wait. We want a senior who'll work as a lead, who will take the pay of an intern or something. I'm like, Jesus. Nearly done with the hair. Wow, we've already been streaming like an hour. Jesus. So what do you guys want to talk about? I've actually been talking about really serious topics today for some reason. It's that heart pain. Or, no, well, no, it's not my heart. I got tested, for any of you who went here a second ago. Apparently I'm perfectly healthy. Again. I say again because 2 years ago I had chest pain. And they told me the same thing. They went, we don't know what's causing the pain, but you seem perfectly healthy. I was like, but I'm in pain. Yeah, no, I'm apparently absolutely fine. If you guys, I was told I was a really nice guy for doing stuff like this. If you guys walked past somebody and they're trying to like push their car out the mud or something like that, would you not stop to help? I had like 2 cases when I worked in when I was living in Yeovil, and they were like almost back to back. They were like a week apart. I don't know why it's taking so long to lay out, but there you go. Save what we've got so far before it crashes. So I was like, Stu, such a nice guy, and I was like, is this not what people would do? They both asked me. I didn't stop to help, admittedly. They both asked me. Oh, well, I did stop to help, should I say, but he asked me first. Someone went to go turn in the turning, and his car just conked out. So he was sort of stuck kind of in the middle of the road, and he leant out the window, and he was like, oh, do you mind giving me a hand? Give me a push. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I grabbed the car, and I pushed it around. And then like a week later, I was walking home, saw the car in the mud, and it got me really muddy actually. That was quite funny. And they were trying to push. It was this old bloke, and he was trying to. He had someone else there trying to push it, and they were like, "Oh, excuse me, do you want to? Can you help? Just give it a push." Like, yeah, sure. And I just stood there, and I was like, "Oh, we pushed out the mud." Would you guys not say yes to that? Is that not a normal thing? It didn't, I didn't feel like I was being that helpful. It didn't take a lot of time out my day. What, it took like each time maybe 2 minutes max? Oh, nice. It was straight to the point. Second time was funny though because I got mud. I was going home anyway, so I was gonna put the clothes in the wash anyway. And I was like, there's just mud everywhere. I was like, Jesus Christ, because the wheels were just spinning. It was hilarious. Oh, I thought that was all the hair. We got a little bit of hair. Damn it! I was about to jump for joy. I mean, this isn't going to take very long, actually. Boom. Nice. I said the whole head. Well, not the head, but yeah, the whole hair. Oh, oh, it freaking looks hilarious. Like, just select 1 second. Just selected this part. It's like a. I don't know. Actually, it reminds me of like a witch for some reason. Combine. Nice. Save. Uh-oh. Did it show the same texture map? Uncombine, uncombine. Wait a minute. Yeah, they should have the same UV set. What the... Wait, so which one doesn't have the same UV set? Is it these ones? The new ones are put in? Ah, it's these ones. So if you ever want it to combine with the UV set, I did just delete that UV set, did I know? Come into the other UV set and then just rename it to what the other one's called. And apparently break it. That's weird. It shouldn't. Oh, there you go. Huh. It's weird. It shouldn't change it by just changing the name of the UV set. That's very odd. Let's delete all the history just to make sure we're not getting any bugs. Oh, whoops. At the head. Deselect. 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 There you go. Mesh. Combine. Bugger. Psychos is a map 1. What else is a map 1? Well, nothing's in the map 1, so I guess we could probably delete it. Yeah. Delete map 1, come into here. Save, because I have a feeling this is not going to go the way I want it to. Select everything. And... wait. This is going to run slow, I know it. Like, really slow. Like, I'm going to go off and make a cuppa. Oh, whoa. Oops. Oh, that seems to use up that space quite well. And it looks pretty good. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, what are these red bits? That's not good. Is that good? Wait, so what was selected on this? Did I not UV? Oh, oh. I probably just don't have a cut here. That's fine. Cool. That's fine. How many pulleys is the hair? Oh, 26,000. Nice. Oh, got an itch. Alright, we can get her in stuff now. Let's go. Where'd your leg go? Excuse me, miss. Where'd your leg go? That ain't right. Well, mirror. Z plus. Okay. I mean, you were supposed to have a leg to begin with, but we'll pretend like it's fine. You should invert. Want to do that? Invert, please. Thank you. What? Why was you showing up red, and then when I clicked off and on, you weren't red anymore? That's better-ish. So a lot of wasted space, but oh well. Oh, well, why don't we just put the socks in with it? Wait. Oh no, because the socks are with the shoes, right? Right. Well, check the texture density. Pretty good. I get so many questions, and I never thought I would, about texture density. So many people ask me about it. They're like, how do you sort out your texture density? Never thought that'd be a question I got so often. Oh, I want to texture the eyes. Oh, the eyes are going to be cool. I've never textured eyes before. Oh, wait, did we want to bring the eyes together a little bit? I was having people complain that her eyes were a little too far apart. What's the best way to select the eyes? I'll probably just select from the inside. Yeah, that'd be better. And if I do this... Oh, that won't work because they're so far to the edge right now that it's going to pull her face in a little bit. Alright, I can't remember who said, but any of you who are here right now, do you think this is better with the way I just made her eyes? I think one thing I should be doing is pulling these parts forward a little bit. There you go. Or maybe additionally pulling... I like how I should be mirroring it, but I'm just not. Pulling these parts back a little bit. Maybe a little too much. That. What? I kind of want to undo what I just did, save it, and then resave it without the adjustments I just did. Oh, have I got enough undo history? Oh, thank God. Save, and then redo. Control Y. What do you mean there's no more redo? Again. See how much gap there still is there. Let's pull that back till not so much gap. Just looks like that part's too... in here. Perfect. Right, is that just me? No, now our head's too flat. I think I could sit here all day trying to change it to what I think. Still streaming hat? But yeah, I mean, it's only been just over an hour. I'm gonna send you a link on Discord. Look at it now on Steam stream. I don't care what you're doing right now. Just look at the link and the links inside the link. Okay. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it is fine like that. Kind of just makes it look a bit bulbous. I don't really know. Let's say this is a second version. Female character. Head. Adjustment. I'll look at it just a second. It will mean I have to I thought actually the eye should move a tad. There you go. Cool. File. Export. Desktop. Female character. Model. I'm gonna do a different folder just in case. Different file, sorry. UV mapped. Okay. What I want to do is go back on Mixima and make sure the character can still work on there. Even C8. Yeah, there you go. Is that my... Yeah? Yeah? No, I don't add a phone number. I really don't care. It's just Mixima. It's just Adobe. Alright, let's see what he sent me. Oh. I have to request access. You need access. Boom. Request access. Oh, look, I got my... the low poly character I made. Look at him go. I didn't realise it saves like what I published last. Like this software, despite him being super low poly, the software rigged him so well. Upload character. Desktop. Female character. Model. There you go. Should working out. I don't even know what you're sending me. Oh, you said it's just loads of job applications. I've probably already applied to all these places. How do I click the link? There you go. Here you go, guys. For anyone who wants to apply, Steve Jobs, low and no potential. Oh yeah, Steve Jobs. How do I? There you go. Oh, it's because I got to click. It's because it's in row A where they've written it just extends over. Why am I? Content game designer. What's a content game designer? I always love these. Let's see. Suggested, at least. Oh. Oh, okay. You know, I could apply for that one. I still apply for the ones I don't qualify for. Just because, you know, they might see something and go, ooh, that's nice. I've applied to Ubisoft so many times. In fact, I don't think I am allowed to apply anymore. from what I remember. Oops, nope. Wait. There you go. Oh god, it's got all my basic colours on there. Chin. Knees. It's actually really hard to see where the elbow is on that side. It's roughly there. Wrists. Again, the gloves make it a little bit harder, but there. And groin. Next. Let's see how well it rigs it at the moment. Hair. I only washed it not too long ago. It feels really like... Well, not really, but it feels a little, oily, I guess. I know so many people who snort like that. I probably snort like that. My twin brother when I was growing up would wake up in the middle of the night. No, sorry. He would, in the middle of the night, would just be like... Because he wouldn't snore. He'd just be... like, worst. But then he'd just be like... I mean, one time I was in my room and I was at my computer and he was for some reason in bed. We had bunk beds and he was on the top bunk and he was like laying there completely silent. I was on my computer and he just went and he like sat up and, like, and I was like, I was sitting on my computer, I was just like, are you okay? And he was like, oh no, sorry. Additionally, when he was like, oh, he was like, spider. I was just like, spider. I was like, what? There was a spider. I was like, no, you were sleeping. It was a dream. There's no spider. Oh, okay. And he went back to sleep. He just. And I kid you not, like 5 minutes later, literally 5, maybe 10 minutes later, exact same thing. He went, and he went, oh, there's a spider. And I looked at him and went, Rob. And he was like, and then he looked at this. This is in the middle of the day. I don't know why he's trying to go sleep in the middle of the day. And he looked at me and he was just like, sounds like a dream Ron had in Harry Potter. And he looked at me and he's like, all right, I'm getting up. It was so funny. That is what I've seen in the career option. I think I'll be jobless for a long time after graduation uni as a game designer. Or yeah, all of them tell you to. Well, I finally just got a job, but it's been 5 years. I say I've got a job. I'm never confident. Yeah, it seems to rig it pretty well. Why are her hands completely open? Did it not rig her hands, or is that just what this animation does? Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I think her hands get rigged. I do like doing the dance ones. They're really good at seeing how flexible the mesh is. So there's areas of her hair. See that? But all I need to do there is when I take the model out of Mixamo, I just need to paint them all for when her neck moves. And possibly add additional bones to them for me to move them. Ducks. She looks really weird with the colour I have on her, but yeah, I mean, it's rigged it pretty well. Oh, Jesus. She doesn't finish, she just like, at end. Some of these, I assume these are motion caps, but look at her go. Friggin' insane. Oh, I already did that one. That's the twist, yeah. That's the dance. It looks like she's trying to play basketball. I find these so amusing. I could I've actually have sat here for hours just looking at animations. Sadly, there's no animation what I want. I just want her like reading a book. Reading. Like there's none of that. No. In fact, there's almost no really subtle animations, I think. Sitting. Because I wanted to be sitting on that bit I have. Like a sitting position like this may be alright. I mean, oh god, that's actually really close to what I want, but why did they make her like freeze when the person moved ahead? It's like, I think like freezes and then it's like so robotic. That one's alright. I mean, I could animate it myself. I don't mind. It's just it'd be nice if there was one. See, that one could be right because I wanted to be reading a book. Or that one. The hair doesn't actually freak out that much in this one. It does a little bit here. There. Oh. Alright, let's get into Substance Paint now and do some basic colouring. Nothing too fancy today. Because I won't have time. Let's get a 3D character stylized. Oh, that's actually really helpful. Okay. Okay. Let's drag her in. I love doing new things all the time. There's so many people who wouldn't even attempt half the stuff I try to do. But it's just so entertaining for me to be like, alright, let's try to do this wacky thing. Let's try to texture a character. It's like I've never done before. I should have labeled all these. What is this one? Let's... That's shoes and socks. I need to clean my monitor. Because the monitor sits back usually on like a 40, 45, 30 degree slant, it gathers so much dust so quickly. Because obviously your normal monitor is flat 90 degree looking at you, almost anyway. Or sometimes it's tilted forward, so you don't get like any dust settle on it as much anyway. This baby, I have to freaking clean every like at least 2 weeks. At least. That is her legs. That is her jumper? Nope. Shorts. Eat my shorts. Eyeballs. Wow, there. Can I change the listing of them? Can I not? I'd rather have it in order of bottom to top or top to bottom. Can I not move it? Wow, can you actually not? That's really sad. I was hoping you could. I should have named them beforehand, to be honest. So that's hoodie. Look at me. Oh my god, that looks terrifying. Arms. Ah! Oh, that looks so good. That looks so funny. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That's so good. Oh my god. How am I going to texture the inside of my mouth like that? I probably should have actually separated that out. 1 second. Because inside of her mouth, I'm going to need a completely different material. Her mouth is pretty weird. So just cut it on the inside of the lip like this. Because very hard to see though. How does that look? Because I probably still should be unwrapping it a bit better than that. It's a bit bigger so I can see. Yeah, look how wobbly it is. So I probably need a seam somewhere, probably just on the sides. Alright. There you go. And then re-unwrap this. Oh my god, that's scaling it. Now the mouth. There you go. This looks so funny to me. Oh god. But I should actually unwrap it better now. My child. Should that look funny to me? No. Project configuration. Female UV matte. Yes. Yes. Oh, is that done? Nice. Shoes and socks. Let's change the position. Shorts. What? Why? Right. Base. It looks better now. Admittedly. And hair. Cool. Now, save already before it probably crashes on me. I have to rename everything again. You guys know me. I don't like renaming. I don't like naming things. Don't get me wrong. When I need to, I will. But when I don't need to for a passive project, I won't. Female character. Then we bake it. Let's bake it only 2K at the moment, so it won't go too slow. And we're just baking it on nothing, essentially. It's going to have to bake a lot here. Ah, chest pain. No, I have not enjoyed you. Have I given her eyebrows? Well, I guess I could see in here, but... Huh. I don't really want to draw eyebrows on. Do I? No, because that'd be really annoying. Wouldn't it? It looks so weird. Do I need eyebrows for that? I'd love for a character artist to come in my stream and be like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Like they just start vomiting. They're like, "Oh god, this is so terrible." And I'm just like, man, I'm so proud of myself. She knows. Anime eyebrows. Oh my god, how many different eyebrows have we got here? So it definitely gets thinner at the end here. It's the thickest, like there. She looks angry. Angry. I wish they were actually centered. It's clearly not quite centered. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fine, right? Because then I could always adjust them anyway with some bones. So I feel like that should be fine. You have to attach the face, which I have some spare room anyway, so it's fine. Mesh. Actually, we'll go edit. Modify, convert, preview. There you go. Excuse me. Ow. Ah, that hurt my chest. Oh. At least I know the chest pain's not gonna kill me. Right. Do that, and that should unwrap fine enough. Let's get it down to make sure. Modify freeze transformation. Try it again. That's better. That's. Those are freeze transformations, guys. Mesh combine. UV texture set. UV map. What's it called? Oh, capital M. I think the caps will have to be correct, otherwise it won't work. Mesh combine. Nice. What? Oh, right, I'm in the wrong area. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. I had to rescale it already, so let's just scale the eyebrows down. You know what? I don't mind having the eyebrows a little bit more detail. Let's actually set the eyebrows themselves. Place them in the location just so they go completely horizontal or vertical. I can't remember what I got set to. There you go. And we'll just scale it down and pop it in here. Like the eyeballs, the eyebrows should have extra detail as well. 8. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Save. Sport. She doesn't even look weird without eyebrows. Don't you think? Looks fine. But I want the eyebrows. Wait a minute. Oh, because the eyebrows aren't baked. Oh, really? Wait, which one's the eyebrows in? Face. Bake. Bake face. Bake face. So baked, bruh. She looks terrifying. They always do. They always do. It's so funny to me. Right, I want to start the hair, weirdly enough. Because what I want to blend it to what... I don't know what that means. I want to blend it. So let's go boom, boom, boom. Get a base color. Am I not in the hair? Oh, right. Wait, there you go. So again, I wanted to make a ginger, I think. Right. And what I would like to do is have like maybe one, or maybe all of them, or maybe 1 and 2. No, maybe literally just one strand grey. I don't know why, or silver, should I say. I just think I like the idea of that. How shiny should the hair be? Yeah, probably, oops, probably 0.6. Let's see. 0.1. 0.5? 0.5? 0.5? 0.5. Okay, so first thing. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to separate it into folders. Wait. Huh? Oh, I figured it right. Because I want to dye the hair as it comes down. Let's just freaking make it a really obscure color for now, just so we know it's working. Add a generator, not filter. Warp position. There we go. Invert that. That spread or like that. That looks quite cool. Ooh, what if we go between two wacky colors like that? Let's turn off all of this. We just want to change color. Because what I was going to do is I was just going to select the base and then make it like a slightly redder base like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I think a tiny bit darker. Darker or lighter? Oh, what the? That went much further back than I was thinking. Do that, turn that down. No, I think the red looks nice. Look at it on the back. I do think there's too much shine though after looking at that. Yeah, it's got to be about 6. Cool. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. I've done it again. Here. There you go. Weaker. Go. Wow, can you actually see her head? Really? Oh yeah, look. Oh, they were covering that. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I clearly haven't pulled them up big enough. Interesting. Okay. I should probably do the other side at the same time, actually. Cool, selected now. Let's pull them up. We're just going to have to wing it, pull them up, and then basically in here, go side view. That'll be quick. Grab like here. And that's 22. Damn, you guys have got quiet. And then pull this. I still obviously want it to be underneath. Let's select them again. Can I just do that and then? Can only grow selection now, I feel like. Isolate. Go back to the side view. At the top. It needs to be pulled. That. Cool. And that covers. Not that spot. Where's that? Oh, it's still not coming out enough, right? Oh yeah, look. It's clearly going into a head. This is fine. Oh wait, how did I select him as well? Whoops. We'll just have to adjust it if it goes into it. It's fine. Should also be popping out this side, shouldn't it? Nope, hair's slightly thicker on that side, so I don't need to worry about there. Put this in a tad. Obviously hide this bit, or these bits, should I say. Cool, we don't see any bald spots anymore. That's helpful. Hold on a minute, is this guy broken? Is he always broken? Oh, is he just another one that I didn't put a line in? Yeah, it's fine. Cut. Does that work? That looks so wacky. It says it's worked. Right, select the whole hair again. Make sure we got free transformation on, and then hopefully it'll unfold it all without crashing. I did just save it. There you go. And layout. We're gonna have to rebake it, but I don't want any warping after moving it. So yeah, it seems pretty good still. No bald spots we can see in there. I don't know. Do I just pull you back a lot just so we have that hidden? I think we do. Pull that over the ear. Over the ear. Oh, bugger. This is getting more and more annoying at this point. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. No more bald spots. Unwrap. Layout. Yeah. Now we should be able to fix this. It's gonna be all messed up. Don't you worry. It's gonna be all messed up. We'll fix it in a second. Look at that. It's all messed up. I never knew it was gonna be all messed up. No. Okay. I swapped the orders again. Where's hair? I thought it wasn't there for a second. If you saw, my expression was just like... we'll make this long enough so it displays all of them. Okay. And we just want to bake the hair, because nothing else should have changed. That's also another reason why having them separate is really nice, because I don't have to keep rebaking the entire model. So we separate it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different pieces. I don't know if people do actually do that. I know for weapons they do. But... Bum it. I was supposed to pull these in a little bit more. God, I'm so freaking intelligent sometimes. Well, I was really upset when I said that. Sometimes. So intelligent. Just underneath it. Well, if you look down like that, you can really see that clipping. Let's pull this back. Let's pull this. So I'm right in front of your face. Over. Like I'm worrying a little too much about covering some of this hair over. I don't think people are actually... You're not going to be like, wow! Like, look at it from that weird angle, you know what I mean? But, do the hair one more time. Cool. But can you not swap them? Middle mouse click maybe? Right click? Wow, that does confuse me. Wait. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, it's alphabetized. Looking good. Been watching your videos here and there the last few years. Cool to catch a stream. Have you made your character from scratch? Somewhat. I don't want to take credit. I hate when people don't take credit for what they did and didn't do. So I will be honest. Ooh. I don't think that matters, right? You won't notice that. The hair, the face. I kind of don't like the eyebrows now. The hair, the face, and the hands. I used something to assist me with making it. But everything else on the person, yes, was made by me. So, if you do from here, like that, was made by me. You see that? Can I select it? No, I can't. Know what I mean? But the hair, the face, and the hands were a little bit assisted. I'm not going to lie. They're still kind of made by me, but I basically used some meshes to assist me in doing it. What is happening there? Also, thank you for being able to come by and catch a stream. That's pretty cool. Catch Oh, cool. I did game art at uni, and a lot of just character guys used base meshes by the end just because doing character entirely from scratch was a waste of time. Yeah, yeah, in a way that's somewhat true. At least it feels that way. You know, we can actually have a tiny bit of roughness to this, but we won't have anything else. And color, obviously. We'll set it to an overlay. What about soft light? What about hard light? Hard light, and then we can turn it down. No. What about hard light with an actual color thrown in? What's the base color? And then we pop. What about setting it just to a normal? Yeah, that's what I'm pretty much looking for. Obviously, we can turn that up. We don't want to. We want it probably about there. A little bit shinier, I think, but not a lot. Really not that much. Very subtle highlight. Because I'm probably going to do some hand-painted highlights in. Because it's like... It's not anime hair, but, you know, it's along that kind of look, isn't it? Wow. It looks so nice at the back. What I should do by hand real quick is grab this part like this. Quick throw a blur on that. And then this part's always lighter. It's probably just a soft light. Turn that up. How did I not select soft light, man? I swear I selected that 3 times. Kinda what I'm looking for. Use curvature map and add overlay filter to it to tweak the levels way quicker than painting highlights. Yeah. I have. That is done through exactly how you just said. But I think I want them to be hand painted because you get a different. Well, some of them hand painted because I'll get a different feel if some of it's hand painted. It's like. Sorry, I'm just gonna show an example real quick. So, like, oh. I should never do that. Not when you guys are watching. It's like these. All these assets were done without me hand painting any of it. Right? I just used curvature and ambient occlusion. But you see how these look? And I don't think they look bad. I'm not ripping into my own work. But you get a different feel when it's hand painted like this. Know what I mean? Yeah, gotcha. I've only just started doing stylized stuff myself. It's just like... Yeah, it's like... It's because that curvature doesn't exist in real life, you know what I mean? Like, in real life, if I did, like, an edge, like, on a piece of a hair, that edge wouldn't actually come up on the curvature because it's not curving that much. So, basically, to hand paint it, it's like forcing a fake curve there. If that makes sense? This is a really good example. If you look, like, here... This was there was no high poly for this or anything. I just drew around here, sort of paneled it in and then shaded it. Yeah, it's like it looks, in a weird way, it looks worse because it doesn't look correct with the lighting, but it gives it a different feel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get me, fam. Oh, wait, wrong one. Sorry, this one. Before we do that... No, not white. What's the hard light like? Yeah, hard light was just like that. Overlay. Soft light. I think it needs to be soft, but a bit weaker. Cool. We'll throw a level in here again as well. I've never done a character before, so this is a brand new experience for me. I've just done a lot of props before, so when I say, like, oh, but this, it's from the experience of making props and not from the experience of making a character. So what was red at the bottom? So we would. It was red at the bottom. We want yellow at the top, like this. Yeah. Cool. Now for the white hair we got going on. I want one white hair. I don't know why. I just think it looks nice. I want another levels in there. Position, sorry, not levels. And I think let's go completely white, but I think I want to slightly tint blue. I should have smoothed these hairs over a little bit more. Look how low poly they are as they get to the end. I can always change that later, though. Well, let me... Right, so like I always say, go for a very strong colour first, just to see what you're doing. Alright, so I need it inverted. There we go. I didn't even notice I needed it inverted. There, change that to blue. Turn that down. No, I don't like that. What if you invert it? Turn it up. Maybe I don't want the white hair. I don't know. We'll decide what we want. I actually need to make her eyebrows the same colour. Maybe I should put her eyebrows in with her hair. That's not a bad idea. Makes more sense if I'm going to texture it with her hair, right? So if I do this. Mesh separate. Mesh combine. I do want to add, I do appreciate when you offer any help, by the way. I'm not... When I say, oh, but this, and I come up with another solution, that's not me telling me, I don't like your way. That's just me... because I have an idea set in my head, I'm just sort of keen on seeing how it works that way first. I'm never trying to say that your way is not as good. Ever. Never saying that. You guys usually know as much as I do, if not a lot more. So that's just swap over. I'm going to have to... Substance? Substance broke. How much did I lose? Not too much by this of it. I think some of the basic colouring. Let's try to re-import it again. There you go. Wonder why that had such an issue there. Little nervous. I don't need your Python console. Give me more room. What time is it? All right, I should be finishing off at some point soon. Trying to ignore my chest pain. Right, keep the hair like that just for now. Let's save what we got as I do that. Bake the hair again. I need to bake the hair and the face actually. So let's bake the hair. Because the face is probably going to have different baking because our eyebrows are in a different place. Okay. Cool. Now the question is, for her eyebrows, do I want to do something like this? How big is the texture map on it? Pretty good. So it's a multiply. And then do like... Well, sure, I mean, you already said you had tried... I just wasn't sure if you had before. Also, the amount of texture sets you have on that model, Holy. I actually opted to make it all separate. Because I usually have things together as one texture. But it's like, for example, I just changed the hair. And it means I can change parts out. If I want to give her a different set of legs, I could just freaking swap out that part of her legs. If I want to give her different eyes, which the eyes will probably just be changing texture. But different legs, different boots, because I got socks and boots as their own. Then I got legs. Then I got shorts, shirt, and it just means I say shirt, hoodie. And it just means I can drag in and out if I want to change what she looks like. I don't have to make a whole new model. That's my thought process. Again, I'm a prop artist / environment artist. I don't usually do characters. So that is how I would do a gun. And how I've seen a lot of people do guns. If you look at some people's texturing on weapons, they'll have like an M4A1, for example, and have 4 different sets where you can replace different parts of the M4. And that's how I thought I should do the characters. It's how I did my M4 that I made, M4A1, sorry, that I made not too long ago. I made this on stream. No, I textured this on stream. Yeah, so I thought I'd break her down the same way. I don't know what you're planning is, because if you just for fun practice, doesn't matter. If you're going for a game already, you probably wouldn't want more than 3 textures. I don't know. When I worked for a company recently, and they broke theirs into 8. Company I worked for recently broke their character to 8 texture sets. I actually have the project. I can check. I can't show you guys because I'm not under their contract anymore. And from what I'm aware, the person who made it was a character artist. I assume he was anyway. I'm curious now. I really want to see how many textures they broke theirs up into. You guys do any like pen tricks? I'm not too great at them. I'm not very fast, as you can tell. One that I used to be able to do was if you spin it around. I can't do it with this pen because it's a bit fat. But you do that and you. Yeah. I can't do it with this pen. It's so freaking fat. Let me check how many they broke theirs up into. Map. No, map. Menu. Oh, here you go. They broke theirs up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the body, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the additional armor on top. So they had theirs in 9 different texture sets. Again, I like I said, I have no idea. You could be completely right in saying that. I'm just taking the information I know and hoping for the best. We like trying new things here. Whether or not if they're correct, I have no idea. So do we want to like do basically loads of lines on here to make it look like there's like hair? This isn't obviously how I'm going to do this. This is an example. You know what I mean? Or do we just leave it like that and have it quite a block color? I don't think it would look bad either way. Well, there's more detail here than I thought. I have quite a lot to work with. 2K, right? Yeah, 2K. 2K for all of these. So that's like working with so 4 2K maps would equal 4K. So, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like she's got 2 4K maps. That's freaking nuts. All right, let's get a face color. 3D character stylized. No, I haven't done anything character related freshly. My character experience ends at uni. Oh. We didn't really do much character in uni. We did like kind of ZBrushing it, but that was about it. So I don't consider that a lot, you know. Uni feels like such a long time ago. Uni kind of was a long time ago. That's probably why it feels like it. Cool. Get a skin color that I like. Skin is not that reflective. Cool. It's like a little bit pastier. Maybe a little bit Yeah, I think that's a pretty good base. Reaper skip base. Let's get some ambient occlusion shading real fast. So, what kind of content have you watched on my channel, out of curiosity? So, I think I want these hard shades, right? They're reflective, so it looks really funny. There you go. We set it to multiply and we get some hard shades. Obviously, that's far too strong. But that's fine for now, because I will change that. Just looking how I want it. A little bit of blur in there, right? So, we obviously don't want super stylized like that, like a really cut, but I think we want something like this and we turn it much more subtle. So it's very destructive to the color. Let's add a tiny bit of color to it. So that looks kind of cool, but that's not what we want. Same with like going orange or whatever. We do want a slight orange tint, and we want it to be probably about there. It gets far less destructive in color tone now. Okay. We want basic stuff like blushing. If we turn on mirror. Mirroring is in the incorrect direction. Z, right, actually. Yeah. Cool. Okay, I'm fine. What music is this? From Mafia Boss, right? From what do you call it? Blushing is actually usually way more lined like that. Obviously, we'll want it to be red. Oops. Cool. No roughness, thank you. We want like a little red nose. Well, that's like, you know, like when they get drunk, you know, the characters. I like how it's not completely centered. That's fine. Yeah, reddish cheeks. Up maybe a tad. No, too much. When you're like far away, way close color looks fine, but obviously we don't want it to be over the top here. Very subtle. I remember watching a lot of the shader stuff you did in Unreal. Love tech art, but still pretty out of my depth with it. I think. It's definitely something you want to, you like need to put the time into understanding it. It's very, it's like, I love puzzles, for example, and it's very like that, right? Like you're working on a puzzle. At least I always felt like it was. So we need just to be darker. She looks freaking crazy with her eyeballs, man. Maybe I should just go straight to the eyes. 1 second. It's freaking me out. See? It's really freaking me out.
Thank you for buying our sound.
That's fine.
If you owe
So eyes are obviously much more reflective, so I can actually turn the reflection of that. What is with that shade here? Do you see that? That's interesting. We don't want it too shiny, I don't think. So maybe about there. Cool. Now, I have done some character eyes before when I've done stuff in Photoshop. Does that mean I could do it now? I have no idea. I haven't done it in a while. So is that centered? I pull it here. Yeah. Okay. So we want to do our basic layering first. So let's go anime eye, because she's going to have, you know, sort of anime starred eyes. I'm sorry if you're not a fan of anime and you're like, oh, anime starred eyes. Where is she going to be placed in the ship scene? Sitting by the window, but I do want to animate her doing a lot of different stuff. So, lots of places eventually, hopefully. Let's chart this. So we want to obviously create our basic layering first. Put that out here. 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 I don't want it to look boss-eyed. It's very easy to place a character so they're not looking in the right direction. Because obviously when you got it mirrored, you essentially need it to be in the same spot on both ends, right? If they're slightly off, you can tell. So this would be the color of her eye, which you know what, we'll give her blue eyes. Looks so funny. We don't need any of this stuff. See if it's anime eyes. So they're not rounded, are they? With anime eyes, they're more like... Basically, get lost. They're more like oval. Yeah? No. No. Oh, wait, I haven't got... I need to draw on eyebrows, too. Not eyebrows, eyelashes, sorry. Oh. Let's, I had the 3D character up for a second ago. Should I have done physical eyelashes? Because if I do drawn on eyelashes, I'd probably just do something like... Not that one. That one. That mask. I have done anime drawings before. I'm just... little out of practice. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while. Let me get the eye back up. Where's it gone? So it's actually more like... Let's cut it from the top then. I will make these more detailed. I'm just trying to get a feel for it at the moment. Pull this out and make some nice thick shapes that I can work with. Cool. Wait, it's on. Oh. Minimum size. So I just don't think that looks right, right? That's not just me. Like, I feel like I should have some physical eyelashes. Oh, where would it paint? There you go. Like, I don't know. But they just needs to be thicker. Yeah, I don't think that looks right. I think we need physical eyelashes. We'll do physical eyelashes. I think it would definitely be more for the character anyway. It definitely looks better with them. But it just doesn't look right. Obviously, they're not the most detailed eyelashes. I'm not pretending like they are, but I'd go for cards like how could do. Let's look at some 3D characters and see what they look like. Stylized female character. Gonna leave you now for a late night snack. Bye, have a good time. Have a good one. So one problem with the character is and I knew this when because again I got this like generated. I didn't fully make this. Oh, that looks hilarious. She looks like an alien. Is like usually these parts of the eyes pinch. And like more like not quite like that. Close, but not quite. Still not like that either. But this character, they don't. They're very wide, which is also fine, but it just makes it a little bit more awkward to work with. Whereas I could have had them... well, it's a bit small, but... but you know what I mean? Like, the eyelashes are a little bit more awkward to do because of it. Once I forgot what their game was called, but I'm pretty sure it's a similar style. Studio Ghibli. See, they just have like a black line here. Like, pretty much what theirs is, they just have like a blackness basically around here. Which, in a way, could probably just be replicated if I did do it 3D. If I did, if I went for 3D instead of going for cards, by just basically lining that up with the eye. What the? I just want this, man. Oh, that's because it's only there. Okay. Less. Yeah, like that, essentially. And then obviously tighten this part up. It's just like that. Obviously, that's not going to be aligned right now, like completely hovering off the face. So I'll have to select the if we isolate this. I didn't actually want to combine it. Why did I do that? I wanted to separate them out together, isolate them together. There you go. And then just pull them until they reach... I should pull it from here, actually. Start pulling it from as we come down. And it's just like that for their eyelashes, weirdly enough. Which I'm not entirely against the idea. We can always have a quick see what it looks like. Again, the mirror point is off because the center of the mesh is a tiny bit off. In fact, I think her head is a little bit off, so I don't actually mind. Oh, I was gonna cut it down the middle, but I can't. That's fine, I guess. It's fine. It works still. Well. I should really mirror the head. The head is slightly adjustable with Psychos like I did not too long ago. Having the head slightly lopsided is kind of more realistic, but not what I... No one's head is perfectly symmetrical. But it still makes it easier for 3D if you do make it symmetrical. So I need to find the center point, which is here. There you go. But the reason the body, the center of the mesh isn't symmetrical because there's more volume on this side. See this, like these bits here? So it's slightly over at one side. And it's actually been a kind of thorn in my side, I'm not gonna lie. This means I have to revamp it. Oh. Oh, this isn't good. I can't mirror it. Well, I guess what I could do is just try to replicate that side a bit more closely. You know, a lot of character artists will probably come into the stream like, oh my god, you don't have it symmetrical. What is wrong with you? And I'm just like, well, I'm used to not making things symmetrical because in a lot of my scenes, the less symmetrical, the better. So instinctively, I wasn't worried about it being symmetrical. But now I've realized I should have cared more. Heyo, hey man, quiet stream today. Got a new guy in, Skate 3D, but in general, we're quite quiet, Moderate is my moderator, so I like keeping him up to date with how the stream's going. Oh, wait, are they already in a good spot? Because that'd be nice. Oh, they're overlapping right now. Nice. On these, let me... Cool. Mesh combine. Isolate. Oh, so that's gonna be bad. So play nice. What's that from? I don't know if I really did a good impression. What's that from? Cool. And if we just make those parts black, what does that look like? Oh, was that the reference you were going for? Toy Story, nice. I don't think it's necessarily bad. Why is it so reflective? Oh, I'm supposed to keep down. Well, no, it needs some reflection, but not as much as it had. Should the eyelashes be the same color as the hair? Shouldn't be, right? No, eyelashes are usually just black. I think. We're in the very early stages of texturing this model. What do you think? Oh damn, she's looking good. Oh, nice. I didn't even get to read your comment yet. Now, I want to do the eyes. Mirror. But the problem with 3D character eyes is they're very... I mean, some of them are very round. Like, we could go for the very basic... Which one is it? Let's do it on here. We could settle with round like we were going to go for. It was smaller. 5. So I need her looking forward, obviously, when we start, and then we'll change that later. Cool. So I actually need a filter for this. We need to copy mask, paste into mask, pop that in there, make that a white mask. Cool. I then need a mask that's black. You'll see what I'm doing in just a second. Black mask that. We want to paste into mask like this. We want to blur that out a tad. Well, that's not actually what I wanted, but that works for the people. What I wanted to do is, I'll show you in a second. We do the levels on that now. Can pull that in to make the people. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to need it behind it. Right. My brain. I was like, that's not what I can do. I wanted it to. So this. I should see the black peeking out behind it. Should I not? No? Well, I swear I've done this before and it's peeked out behind it. I mean, I could always just... What? Oh! Right. I'm an idiot. I need to paste the mask into there. Alright, still not working. I'm not an idiot. What? Yeah, why won't you let me paint? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm being an idiot. Maybe a white mask for now. There you go. Black mask that. Paste into mask. This is what I want to do. Then I want to blur it. There you go. So you get that slight, get that darkness on the edge, right? Then, if we put our levels in, this is essentially the way I usually get a let me pull it that way or go that way. Oh, there you go. How I get a stroke on something, and then you can turn this up to essentially make that stroke a bit thicker. So we want that. That's nice. That's nice, dear. I want a slight blur on this, I think. That's good. Cool. I then want... I don't want to do this. Because I still need a mask in here, but it won't work now because it'll cut it out. Because then I want it's gonna just fade it up, make her eyes green. Green? Oh, green. Yeah, I mean green's good. Not that green, right? We want it to be like a darker. Yeah. You know what I quickly want to do? Where's her face? I mean, she's already getting some quality in her eyes. That's fine. As long as we're making some progress. I love it when people see the first stages of your work, though. I don't know if Skate's ever had this, and they're like, I don't know if he's still here, and they're like, man, that's crap. I'm like, well, you're looking at the first stages. It's going to keep developing from here. I always find that so funny. Is freckles... No, so we just want spots. We want a brush. There you go. What the heck? Make it smaller. I think we make it a tiny bit rougher. Ooh. Clearly not the colour I'm looking for yet, but it's fine. We'll have a dark brown first. Black mustard again. It's really going ham on it. The spots are too big. Not too big, sorry. There's like I want them to be bigger, should I say? Whereas they're a bit too small. Can I change that in here, actually? I can change spacing, obviously. True, it's always the same. I had a block out game once, asked a friend to just test out gameplay mechanics, and he was like, yeah, nice, but doesn't look good every time, right? Every single time. Like, I'll show you somebody. Wrong scene, whoops. It's like showing somebody like this scene, right? So I have it in the Unreal Engine, but let's say, look at this, and I'm like, well, it's not really coloured in, is it? I'm like, well, no. Like, that's not what I'm asking you to judge. But it's just like her eyes, for example. I've just literally got black outline and green. And like, oh, their eyes don't look very good. Well, they're clearly not done. It happens every time. It's quite funny. Oh yeah, we want a more hardness, then there you go. So we want to make this smaller. We want the bubbles get detail 1. What's that one do? Oh wait. Oh, that's less spots. Oh no, 1. Right, that's already a little bit better. Oh, detail size, there you go. 0.3. Apparently tab doesn't go to the next line. Oh, closer. Very close, not quite what I'm looking for. 0.2. 0.2. The brown doesn't look very brown. Know what I mean? So, well, actually, won't mirror this. I'll put freckles just on both sides. Cool. Change it to a more brown like that. Send this down. That doesn't look brown. For some reason that looks really black, right? Is that just me? Freckles like usually more reflective, are they? What was we go to like make them fully red? Maybe that's what I need to do. Like that. On multiply. Oh! Well, no, I turned them down myself, didn't I? I'm an idiot. Maybe like that and then turn them down. No, they need to be darker. Yeah, it's really funny. Or if you write a script that has crashing bug, and you tell the tester to let that one part out, but he still presses the button, crashes, and writes. It crashed on that button. Oh god, you know what? No, when I was in university and we had a debugger around our vehicle. It was basically to show how close it was to things. It was just this ugly looking light, like circle around the vehicle. And we said before our presentation, there's a debugger around the car. The circle you see, ignore that. You don't need to worry about that. That's just a debugger. That's going to be gone. First question we get when we finish the presentation by our teacher was, no, by a student, sorry, was, oh, I don't really like the circle around the vehicle. It doesn't look very good. And then the teacher went, yeah, I agree. And we were just like, we literally said. Drinking a lot of water lately. What's good for you? Do need to be more brown, but it just doesn't look brown when I make them brown. Could be there. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's more what I'm looking for. Cool. So I don't know about her lips, because around her lips, I don't really want them to be very brightly coloured at all. Boom, perfect. What I'm more looking for, I want this one. We want to turn you on. Here. Perfect. Anyways, what I'm looking for is maybe a slight bit of reflection, but not a lot. A little bit of redness. Suppose the face one moment you realise that you talked to yourself and they just didn't listen. Yep, pretty much. Freaking drives me absolutely mental. So that turned us up. So I'm just gonna press softly on this. So I think I want something like oh, I'm gonna make this a lot weaker. Don't you worry. I think it's got to just be something like that. I know that looks very silly, don't worry. It's going to be super blown out with blur. No, see, that doesn't look right, does it? It's something. It's a problem of not making characters before, as I just don't. Not terrible. Close to what I was looking for. We want it less blurred, I think. More like that. Then I just need to clean. Oh, so that's adding. So I need to clean up some of these edge bits like this. So we can, if we go all around the lips, all around the lips, we can then start rubbing out the parts we don't want. Change the colour a little bit to more pinky, more fleshy colour. So that's flesh coloured. Then just want to turn that up and slightly put some red to it. Turn that down. I like it. Something like that. She looks so weird right now. I honestly think when it's all coloured in, you're going to be like, oh, okay, no, that looks fine. But as it stands, it's just like, what the heck? So we want some, not including the eyebrows. We want something like this. We're going to center of her face. Set that. Where her complexion gets a little bit lighter. Looking good, looking good. Nice. I don't know if you heard Martin. I can't remember what I said a second ago. I've never made a character before. This is my first ever character. So, probably more around here. A little less up here. I'm going to set that to a overlay. Cool. And then we just want to turn this up. Wow, that really... Surprisingly, doesn't do what I expected it to. If we select you, return you a little bit. No, not working at all. Maybe soft light is what I wanted. Yeah, that's more what I wanted. It usually goes colour when you get to the top. I actually don't know. Red? These parts look very cool. It looks weird with the FOV. I think that's what's throwing me off. It's got a very strange FOV. Field of view for those of for you uncultured out there. Okay, so we'll get the basic toning. It's amazing. Like, watch this. It's amazing. Oh, well, I say watch this. This might not work. So don't watch this if it doesn't work. But if it does work, it does work. Because usually when you're doing eyes, all it takes is some. At least when I was drawing anime characters, all it took was some additional details. To get it instantly looking a million times better. More like... Oh, this one I actually have to do manually either side. So, actually, one I used to like doing was... It's actually so much harder to do it in here than it is. Like that, there you go. And then... like... like that. I want it to be a hard light. So max it out. And then blur it a tad. There you go. No, I don't like that one. Maybe no, I'll go around. Let's do a bigger one up here. What I should be doing is turning that off and doing perfect circles. Turning that down a little bit more. Put it on 5. Not quite what I want. Not quite what I want. I also need shading here and shading here. Like, instantly I'm looking at this and I'm going, I need generator, position, pop it where the eyeball is. There you go. Tying it up. I see nothing because I've got it underneath to fill. Should have just manually drew this. Let's manually draw that. It's so minor. It's so small that it's going to be awkward for it to actually find it in the levels. So we just want something like that. That. There you go. Oh, whoops. Mirror's not on. That. No. Turn that on. Try to just get a nice curve. There you go. I probably should bring this above everything, actually. Set it to probably multiply. Blur it. Slight blur. Let me get some additional colour to the top of the eye. Make the... up there. Then, so how am I going to do this? I need to... Right, so I need to... Right. Alright. I need to create a folder in here. Black mask. Oops. Black mask. Copy mask. Paste into mask. I don't need a blur. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. And then here... I essentially just need to... Black mask. Hold on. Stop it. I essentially need to black mask... Oh, yeah, there you go. Now I can select it just in that area. Are you participating in Luden there next week? In what? That's really annoying that it's not Ollie selecting that area, but that works. Usually this bike gets a bit lighter. It doesn't usually affect the people, so we're fine with that. I think I may have made the people a bit. Game jam thingy. I'm not. I can't remember the last time I ever participated in a game jam thingy. Game jam thingy. Oh, we want to set this to... Oh, really? Overlay. It's really annoying. So already we're getting some nicer tones. Maybe I don't want it as an overlay, though. Maybe set to a normal. I want to... Oh, yeah. Something like that. And send that... No. We still want to set it to a normal, but I want to manually select the tone we're looking for. I want to turn up the blur. Cover more of the eye like this. Then I want an additional one. Where we have a sharper... Oh, right. Sharper... Am I still on... I think I am. Sharper down here. Oh yeah, we're selecting that, aren't we? Wait, so why isn't that edited it? What? Whatever. Yeah, you should be on top. Hold on a minute. So why is this... Oh! Right. There you go. Oh, it's really confusing. Then I want something like this. So either like this, with some lights. Actually, I do want that. Not quite what I was originally going to do. Oh, yeah. That's the colour. Darker. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Well, actually, maybe with some filter. No, I don't want that. What I was originally going to do here, which I'll do now, is I was going to do this. Have this much brighter. Oh, that's the folder. Whoops. Oh, wait. Wait, what are those to say? Oh, right, can't see it as much now. There you go. That's more what I'm looking for. Right. Put that down. A little bit brighter like that, so we get that nice brightness there. I'm like confusing myself here. And towards the top, we want something like this. Probably way less, probably more like that. Or, slightly offset, but I like that. Select the color we're looking for now, which would be again green, but very dark. Of roughness. There you go. Cool. So yeah, the pupil definitely is quite right. Yeah, let's actually look at some anime eyes. Anime eyes. And get a better feel for what we're actually doing at this point. It's going over the pupil. What is it? That's not. See, anime eyes never seem to be round, is the issue. But whenever I'm looking at 3D ones, they always seem to be round. So let's make the pupil much smaller than we're going for here. So, oh god, let's get it much faster than I thought it would. So that's way small. Yeah, that looks like she's beady-eyed. More like this. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Cool. I don't think we want the blur. Yeah, I don't think we do. You know what? I need an oval. That's what we're doing wrong here. Oval. There you go. So we need one like here. And then we need a circle. Wow. Okay. Normal brush. Oh, you know what? That's not going to be right on that side, though. You don't want the eyes mirrored. You want them to be the same direction. So over here, I want another one here like that. Yeah. And then I think I want like one down here, right? Can I change the shape of the oval? I don't think I can. Because I wanted it a little bit fatter, a little bit wider. Over at squeeze. Oh, I can. Nice. Probably more here, but much larger. And then maybe a slight blur. Yeah, the blur makes it look like it's shiny. That looks very interesting. So I think... Where's the base coming from? Just here? Yeah. That's the base roughness. I think maybe 0.2 on that. No, actually, you know what? Having it really shiny is actually really nice. So we're getting somewhere with our colour. I will probably have to just look online and actually find some nice sets of eyes that I can replicate. You know, people need some color variation, I think. Where's brushes? Okay. I thought it was alphabetized. I was like, it's clearly not alphabetized. Other way around. Well, no. I don't need that at all. Filter. Blur. Cool. What was if I... Not that. Make it a little green in the middle. Hello? Huh? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realise it was. Sure, yeah. I was about to finish off anyway. I kind of like that green effect. I know that's obviously not how people works, but I kind of like that. And what I also want to do, I should probably actually. Where's this darkness one? Yeah, should probably add this around all of it. Like this. Do a replica one. But then in this one, have it more coming over here for our detail. Again, this is just me doing stuff because from when I did my when I was drawing anime stuff. Oh, that's looking nice. Looking nice. I don't dislike that at all. We are, well, it'd be nice if I actually painted on it correctly. The eyes are clearly still a bit too much. It needs to be some breakup of detail in there. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to go spots. Oh yeah, there's spots in here. So select it. Reduce the size. Yeah, I'm going to do like a... or like down here. Wait, oh my god, my eye. The contact lens is freaking out. Ah! Don't worry about me. Oh, you know what? That would look great in the pupils. What I was going to do is like a little bit like this. And make it like hard light. Oh, maybe not hard light. It doesn't sit over the pupil at all. Soft light. Soft light definitely works better for what I want on the actual iris. Screen. Burn. Where's burn? Or colour? No. Can I scroll through them? I can. Nice. Oh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. That's on value. Oh. Is that all of them? No. So, wait. Yeah, we're still going. That's normal. Let's go back to value. That looked good. Value, there you go. So if I change this... Oh, right, see. Sadly, it's not something you can see when you're this far away, but... it's something. Now we need, like... What? I was going to say, black mask can actually get rid of it all. Back to our normal brushes. We want this in this folder. Oh, I don't want it to go across the eyes though. I turn off all this stuff. Yeah, you won't see it. Nice. Cool. And then it like... You don't usually see it much in the dark areas, right? Maybe I should be saying it to normal and then basically picking a light green. Right, let's look at some characters. I think the eyes are too white. I don't think it should be a pure white. actually are just very just off-white. That way these guys stick out more. Then bits are usually darker, no? Are they? Maybe you're right, wait. I'm not actually looking at reference to these ones. I just remember always seeing them. But you're probably right. I mean, if that's the case, I really like that blue, that green glow in the eye. Again, it's not really, doesn't really make sense, but I really like it. So we definitely need that black ring. Do we want it reduced at all? Nah, it definitely needs to be full. I think it's fine where it was. What am I... Oh, there you go. So what am I changing right now? Wait, what was this folder supposed to be? I'm confused. Well, that's where the gradient was coming from, was it not? Oh, interesting. Anyways. Where's that green glow? There. I want to turn it up a little bit. I want it to be like 20%. Yeah. No. No, look at it. No. 15. There you go. Should I make her eyelashes ginger? Might change her eyelashes just like a bit better, but for now. Nah, they usually make their eyelashes black. Like, look. Here you go, that's a good example. The eyelashes are just thick black. Admittedly, she's got wide open eyes. They're going to be slightly closed, preferably when I actually animate it. Wait, how am I going to close her eyes? Or just like... Because I don't have actually any eyelashes at the moment. Like skin. How do I do that? Do I just like grab this top part and then bring it down? Oh god. That's what happens when you haven't rigged the character. Like, do I grab like this guy plus... We'll just grab a bunch of faces around here. And then you like... Essentially when it's rigged, pull it down. Well no, because that'll like... that'll like... Thingy, do you just squeeze it then? Like, do I select like the ring? Does that mean our eyes are too sat far away? Like, and then you squeeze it close. Yeah, I think that's more what I need to do. Do what I wasn't listening. Actually, how I'd rig the eyes. I think I need the eyeballs to be further back because when I go to make a blink, the eyeballs are sticking back too far, too forward. So I think they need to be in her head more. So when I actually go to... I can't actually see. When I actually go to clamp her eyes shut. Clamp her eyes shut. That sounds horrible. No, just you. They just need to go, essentially... Well, essentially I need to select the outer ring, but yeah. They need to close like this. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look bad. Obviously, they're not quite close correctly, but that's pretty close to what I want. Oh my god. God. It's dragging a little bit too much information is what's going on. When you want it, like, was it 5 before? Yeah, like that. Kind of. Not quite, but kind of. Because I need to be grabbing, like, the... She doesn't actually have an outer ring here. Very annoyingly. God. Kind of. What the hell did I select some mouth? Or do I go for... I've said actually games do it like this, where they essentially just put over like a very cheeky way of doing it, where they basically... How long have you been modeling? 13 years, kind of. Seriously, though. Like, when I took it seriously, when I started university, which was 8 years ago. Or animate a texture that does it, so you don't have to rig that part. Yeah, but to do the eyes, can I just do a texture to do the eyes? Because I've seen some games where they'll essentially have... Basically, they'll have the eyelid sitting over... Obviously, modeling it correctly, which it's not right now. Let's quickly... this isn't obviously going to be final. I'm just sort of experimenting. When I do this, to make it so it clips inside everything perfectly. It basically overlays the top of the skin. The eyeball's still coming out a little too far, I think. You know, whatever. Well, no, again, I'm not trying to make it perfect. And then basically, when you close the eyes, you just do that. And you close it over. But that won't work either, really. How do I do a texture? This is how I got the model from... Again, the face wasn't fully done by me. I just messed with it till it was working for my purposes. So I'm going to have to jump into the software I used to get the face and see how they did it. Because I'm interested to know, because obviously I need to animate at some point. It should work the way it is. God, she's just like... She's shocked about something. Yeah, the eyes are sticking out way too far for what I need it to do. Eyes obviously don't stick out your head that far. So let's re-import. I've pulled the eyes back here, so let's just re-import with the eyes pulled back. I guess the eyes are back a little bit more. Well, already looks a little bit better, weirdly enough. Maybe that's just placebo. Eyelids don't close straight down the... I know how eyelids work. But they can't be good where they are, because the way that the eye would work, it wouldn't... That, like, if you feel like your eyes, I'd have to really pull out the mesh otherwise. Right? Wouldn't I? I feel like I would. Because, like, even here, the frontest point is still at where it would come over it. Maybe you're right, though. That is coming quite far back now. Oh, no. Can I undo it enough? I'm not going to be able to undo it enough. Nope. Let's put the eyes back forward. I think you're right. I think you look better forward, but I don't know how I'm going to do the animation for it when I do that. Put one finger over your nose. Put one finger over your nose, eyes, and cheekbone. No, nose. What? How do I do nose, eyes, and cheekbone? What? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll find a way. I always find a way. You know, I wanted to have a little bit of a redness on her nose as well. This will probably be the last scene before you start work, right? I'll be doing this during work. I'm not going to get this finished in 2 weeks. But yeah, in a way, pretty much. Like the top dip of your nose. Top dip. But how... My cheekbone's here. In my eye. Actually, no, smaller dot. Just want a little redness on the tip of her nose. I don't want it to be symmetrical. Like that. Yeah, that's cute. There you go. I think I want it to cover a little bit more of the area. Oh, a little bit more of the area. Looks like she's got like a cold. Now the question is, do I just draw on nostrils? This is a really weird angle. I will be leaving in just a second, guys. So, see, it's not symmetrical, so I kind of should manually draw this. God, that is not where it needs to be. Jeez, maybe I need to make it symmetrical, even though I can adjust this, can't I? Wait. Oh, here. One. Okay, yeah. 0.1. 0.01. Oops. 0.01. Oh, wrong way. Minus 0.005. Wow, that's still too much. 2. 1? Oh, you get that's basically symmetrical. Oh, slightly bit off. Let's go 0.8. There you go. Just like little holes there. Do I just like go and then make them come in as normals? No, that looks freaking weird. No, I think we're gonna go the anime route of just not having nostrils, because I have no idea how I'd do them otherwise. Eye level part of your nose by your forehead. Oh, that's not your nose. Wait, by your forehead. Anyways, I'm going to finish off. I think we made some good progress. She does look a bit bug-eyed right now, but it's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys Monday. Oh, and if you guys do want to talk to me on stream, you can join the Discord, because I know some new people in here today. Bye. And I'll wait in a couple of seconds to make sure it actually goes through.